I would like to amend the property line setback to parallel to paragraph 1 with inserting 1,320 feet or 3 times the total height, whichever is greater.
So you want to strike 2
times.
and insert 3 times or 1,320, whichever is greater?
Correct.
1,320 feet.
Yep. I would like that to be the same as paragraph 1.
Is there support to Mr. Pappenhagen's motion? Is there support for Mr. Pappenhagen's motion?
I'll support it.
Motion, Pappenhagen support Ball. That in B, paragraph 2, in the last sentence, is that the number 2 be struck and the number 3 be inserted along with or 1,320 feet, whichever is greater. Is that correct?
That's correct.
So then read property line setbacks excepting locations of public roads, see below. WETs and access roads shall be located so as to minimize the disruption to agricultural activity, and therefore the location of the WETs and the access routes is encouraged along internal property lines. Where a WET location is proposed near to an internal property line, where wind energy turbine location is proposed near to an internal property line, then 3 times or 1,320 feet, back up. 1,320 feet or 3 times the total height of the wind energy turbine. The easement shall be established to the abutting property parcels prior to the application approval. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Brad, you concur?
Yes.
Whichever is greater.
Whichever is greater.
Yeah. Same words
As it does up on
yeah.
paragraph 1. Discussion on the amendment. Kind of moving this backwards, you know, we should have a motion first, then we should have moved it. That's all right. I understand where you're going. Discussion on the amendment. Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? Motion carries. Strike. And we're going to insert. Whichever is less.
Whichever is greater.
Greater.
Close enough.
It should, it might not. Depends on how big they are.
Well, it ensures that you have 1,320 about a 3, that'd be the height you can make it. Anything smaller than that, still won't be 1,320. So we've amended paragraph 2. Is there a motion to approve paragraph 2 as amended?
So moved.
Support? Motion Pappenhagen, support Isley to approve paragraph 2 as amended. All in favor say aye. So,
Aye.
sorry, discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Public roads. We've gone about this a little bit wrong here in the last couple paragraphs. We should start out with a motion to approve and then amended afterwards. I move that we approve section 3 as submitted by the planning commission. A and B. Yep. Or if we get this on the floor, then we can go ahead and amend. Okay? Motion Isley, support Pappenhagen to approve paragraph 3, A and B. Discussion?
I would like to amend B. It reads 4 times. That's, I would like to amend it to 3.
Is there support to Mr. Terry's amendment?
Support.
Mr. Ball? Motion Terry, support Ball, that item B be amended by striking the number 4 and inserting the number 3. Is that correct, Dale?
That's correct.
Mr. Ball, you agree?
Yes.
Okay. Discussion on the amendment. Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Opposed?
Aye.
Motion carries. We now have a motion on the floor as amended to approve item 3 with the amendment on item B being changed from 4 to 3. Further discussion on the motion as amended? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? Motion carries. Electric lines. I move that B, paragraph 4, 5, and 6 be approved as recommended by the planning commission.
Support.
Motion Isaac, support Terry. The paragraphs, section B, 4, 5, and 6 be approved as recommended by the planning commission. Discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Page 13, C, wind turbine tower height. There's one minor amendment in this, is that we change section 5, we took 5.1 out, I believe. So that needs to change from 5.1 to 5.0. I move that section C, page 13, as presented from the planning commission, with the amendment of replacing 5.1 with 5.0.
Support.
Motion Isley, support Terry. That section C, page 13, be approved with a minor amendment of replacing 5.1 with 5.0. Discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. D, a couple places here we see we have dwelling unit, then we replace that with a suggestion of inhabited structure. Again, that needs to be habitable. And I believe there's also about 2 lines down. I move that item D, paragraph 1, be approved as submitted by the planning commission, with the exception of the habitable structure wordage replacing inhabited and dwelling units.
Support.
Motion Isley, support Terry, that D, paragraph 1, be approved with the amendments of changing dwelling unit to habitable structure, I believe in just 2 instances. Discussion?
The +5 on the DBA. And non-participating is 45, so is that allowing 50 at non-participating, or am I?
Mr. Leonard, can you help?
And the noise, it's non-participating, and there's a 45 dBA, and then for the ambient sound pressure level +5, does that mean they're allowed 50? I'd like to amend 45 to 40. Non-participating. With the +5. I move to amend to strike the word the number 45 in place 40.
Insert 40.
40.
Okay, is there a support to Mr. Pappenhagen's motion? Do you understand Mr. Pappenhagen's motion? Word? Okay. Is there support to his
I'll
motion?
support it.
Motion, Pappenhagen, support Ball, that number 45 in the 5th line down be struck and insert 40.